Hi folks, just wanted to take a few minutes of your time to talk about coronavirus and the unprecedented situation that we find ourselves in at the moment. One of the things that is really important to understand is that you're not alone in this situation, that we are an organisation that is full of compassionate and caring people, and at the end of the day our job is to support one another as best we can to get through this. One of the best ways to do that is fairly obvious, it's to stay calm. You're going to be given lots of opportunities and lots of invitations to react to different pieces of information, and what we would really like you to do is to be reflective and considerate and thoughtful about the way that you proceed with that information. You should know that AEIOU's priority is keeping you and our children safe and healthy at all times. And to do that, the leadership team is meeting regularly to decide how best to respond to this changing environment and recognise that updates are coming through on a daily and if not hourly basis. So there's a lot of information to get your head around, and we want you to know that we're doing our best to synthesise that information and put it together and get that out to you with the best advice in terms of how to respond and especially how to answer questions from parents. What we'd like you to do is, as we provide you with that information, read through it and talk it through with your team members and also with your centre manager. But if you have any questions, talk with the HR team. They're really well placed to help you deal with those questions as they arise. We're going to continue to keep meeting over the days and weeks and months to come so that we can be as prepared as we can be. At the moment, we have no plans to close centres. But as you know, the situation is evolving, and so it's one of the things that we are doing some modelling on and planning ahead just in case we're asked to close the centre if a child or a staff member becomes unwell. Right now there are two things that will make a big difference, and they'll have probably the biggest impact out of anything you can do. The first one is in terms of your own health and your own well-being, and that's if you start to feel sick with flu-like symptoms, things like coughing, fever or sore throat. Please stay at home and seek medical advice until you are symptom-free. And secondly, this is the same for the children that we support. If you happen to see a child at the centre and they have similar symptoms in terms of flu-like, coughing or a fever or a sore throat, they'll need to go home. So you need to talk to their families and encourage the families to take their children home until they are also symptom-free. If you have any questions at any stage, we're really keen to address those. So talk with the guys from HR and also the corporate affairs team. They'll be keen to help you get answers to the questions that you have, and we'll look at providing those in a regular Q&A and updating that. But in the meantime, stay safe, look after each other, and we look forward to working together with you and finding our way positively through this situation.